Okay, adding into your book on the back of your page about collage, the guitar inspired by Picasso, you're going to do a section on pop art. So we looked at the video about pop art by the Tate Museum. Then we talked about Andy Warhol and his soup cans and his prints that would be different types of things. We talked about Keith Haring and his graffiti art with the balloon stick figures. And we talked about cartooning and comics and looked at the Archie comics of Betty and Veronica and Riverdale. We did pop art in balloon or block letters, and we talked about Lichtenstein, who did that kind of thing. Wayne Thiebaud is an artist who did cupcakes and cakes. And then we spent a whole day talking about Basquiat and the heritage of spoken word. So when you look at Basquiat, you look at his idea of being one of hip-hop's favorite artists by combining spoken word and the visual language. His characterizations were often very graphic and very crude, so he was known as an outsider artist. I took a bunch of notes, words that kind of jumped out at me because we listened to Maya Angelou and Basquiat's Life Doesn't Frighten Me. Life Doesn't Frighten Me was a book that Maya Angelou wrote and Basquiat illustrated. We also listened to the spoken word poem The Hill We Climb by Amanda Gorman, talked about Basquiat's crown, and drew a T-Rex. So those are the 2 pages in your book. For the final assignment that will be submitted with these 2 pages, you are going to choose something by Warhol, Haring, Lichtenstein, Wayne Thiebaud, or Basquiat, or the artists we looked at first, Van Gogh, the Cubist guitar by Picasso, and the Scream by Edvard Munch. You could also do something with a camera. You are going to do a final drawing on a nice piece of paper with colored pencil, colored in nicely with the color filling the entire space. And then with, similar to this, I tried to do a gray in there with the markers. And that will be all submitted in one picture.